Hello guys, so today is going to be kind of a random video. I figured I would do a video on makeup that I've given my mom because I'm currently at her house because she's going to be trying to do a bunch of remodeling and stuff, and I've been scraping the popcorn off of her ceiling. It's been like a month-long process, and that's what me and my grandma have been doing, and so that's why I look like this. But I figured I would show you guys makeup I've given my mom and if she actually uses it. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I actually just brought her this little baggie today. Let me see if I can ignore my kid in the background. He's tired. So this is some stuff. So I had, three ColourPop palettes. I had the Yes Please palette, the Dream Street palette, and the, what was it? The Yes Please palette, I think that's what it was called. And what I did was I only had choice shades out of each of them, but I didn't want to put them all into a magnetic palette because all of them wouldn't fit in the magnetic palettes that I had. So what I did was I kept the Yes Please packaging, and then my mom is very much into sparkly shadows, so I made this palette pretty much all sparkly shades for her, except for the one matte yellow down there. And then on the Cute AF palette, I just put the matte shades that I had duplicates of or didn't really care for that much in here. So she can do with this what she will. She's given some of the makeup I've given her that didn't work for her to friends at work, and then I've given makeup that she didn't really care about to a friend of mine, so I won't be able to show you that. And then I have this magnetic palette here that I just put some shadows in. I had deep potted my Detour Urban Decay palette, and the main shade that I loved in there, it was like this duochrome type blue shift shade, and so I kept that, but I put these in here for her, and so she can do what she wants with that. And then I'm giving her this ColourPop ultra glossy lip in the shade, is it Fantasia or Fantasia? Let's see if it'll, okay, I guess it's just not going to focus. So yeah, I'm giving her that, and then I'm giving her my little Viseart Golden Hour palette. I reach for my grand palettes more than all these little ones, so. And then I'm giving her, I know y'all are probably going to laugh at me, but I'm giving her my little, this little palette right here, because I was able to go through and dupe every single shade in here in my collection already. So she can enjoy this one. And then I'm also giving her my Marc Jacobs, what was this one? The Flamboyant, I guess that's what it's called. So, yeah, I'm giving her that one as well. And there's my child. So she's gonna get all of those, and then here she has like cute little, I had gotten 2 of these and I gave her one. I gave this to her because I absolutely cannot stand the smell of it. These are the 2 face milks she wanted, and she said she's really enjoying them. I gave her this Bliss eye cream because it just did not work out for me. I gave her these tanning drops because I just did not really care about them. So there's that. And then over here, I gave her this little acrylic container, and I gave her this little cup right here. And actually, most of these brushes, honestly, I've given to her. Let me see if I can. I don't really think that did much, but so yeah, there's all that. And then so down here, if you see, I gave her, she needed something, she likes to put stuff on her lips throughout the day, so I gave her this one. I'm going to order another one. Let's see here. The Huda Beauty lip gloss. Actually 2 Huda Beauty lip glosses that I bought a while ago. This is a Becca lip gloss. These little Cover FX drops. Some more lip stuff. She goes through lip stuff like crazy, so yeah. So I also gave her this right here because I have realized that just like peaky like gold shifted stuff does not look good on my cheeks. At least I don't think so. So this was the Beaming Blush Extra Dimension Skin Finish. Like the formula, I just don't really care for the shade. And then I gave her this Dilute highlight because once again, it's the pinky shifted, you know, stuff, and that's like half open. So I gave her one of these, the little elf jelly pop things, and then I gave her my Fenty Beauty the rose on ice or what. I don't know why my camera's not focusing. I gave her this little pigment because I have a Sydney Grace whatchamacallit, a Sydney Grace eyeshadow that's exactly the same shade but pressed. So, and then I gave her my Melt Stack in, what is this? Oh, they're all flipped around. I think this was the She's in Party stack. So I gave her that a while ago. Let me put all this back. I don't know how she had it. So then you come over into this drawer right here. And here's where you have the, here's the Trist palette and, no sir, go. And then I gave her the ColourPop Super Shock in Wisp. Once again, it's that goldy color. Oh, I also ordered her one of these. If y'all do not have a good eye sharpener, I really recommend this one from Glossier. It is so, it's really good. It's really good. It doesn't tear up your freaking eyeliners. Let's see, I gave her the little elf thing, and then I gave her my Pixie highlighter in, what shade was this? Delicate Dew, just because, I'm sorry, but I do not get the hype behind this. I love their skincare, but I did not get the hype behind this. I gave her my Stila, what are these called? The, like, putty highlighters in the shade Bronzed. So she has that, and then I gave her, I never thought I would get rid of this, but I gave her this NARS face palette that I bought a while ago. It was one of the first things that got me back into, like, getting back into makeup back in 2017. Let's see, oh, I did give her the Bobbi Brown highlight that I bought at TJ Maxx just because I didn't need it. And then I have this blush in a Hourglass palette I have. So I gave this one, it's the Euphoric Fusion, I gave that to her as well. And I think that's everything for this drawer. And then this is a palette that I had put into another magnetic palette. There were a bunch of shades in here, and she's kind of curated it down to all of the shimmers because she's all about the shimmers. And then there's a MAC blush, and then that's a single Kat Von D shade from the Alchemist palette. So there's that. I also gave her the Violet Voss Ride or Die palette. Too many shades for me. And I gave her my 39A palette. And I gave her my 24G palette. And once again, there's nothing really honestly wrong with any of this stuff. I just really had to curate my collection down, and as it grows and you add more stuff that you really, really like, you kind of just got to be realistic. So there's all those. And then up here, I've given her all my Stila glitter and glows because I just realistically don't use those. And then I gave her the Good Sport palette. I think she said she tried to wear this one the other day. And the Moondust palette. This one I think she actually gets quite a bit of use out of. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, see? That shade up there. Like, she's dipped into this one pretty well. So, yeah, you can tell she's used and abused. My mom's makeup is what I want my makeup to look like because it's so loved. And then I gave her the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. She loves this one. So there's that one. And then I had ordered this when Laura Lee first released this palette because I was obsessed with the packaging. And then Laura Lee did all that stupid stuff, and then I couldn't even stand to like really look at this. So I gave it to my mom. And then I gave her this. I don't even remember. Some person got me to buy this at the mall and a while ago, and so she uses that. I gave her the Glitter by Too Faced eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I'm not the biggest glitter person. A lot of these are that. When back in 2017, when I had my eyeshadow addiction, is when I bought most of these. And so, same with this one. She really likes the, this is the Kat Von D, what is this one? Shimmer and Glimmer or some crap like that. She really likes the black. My mom likes black glittery shades. So, gave her that one. And then this, I don't know if y'all remember, Ulta came out with a set that had this palette, and it came with a little planner. I actually used that planner, by the way, but I didn't care about the palette. So, I gave that to her. And then, this was also in a set, and it had like 2 more, but I think I gave the other 2 to a friend of mine. And then I gave her this one. My mom's not really into these types of shades. That's why this one's not really that touched. But yeah, I'd give her the other 2 to my friend, so I'm going to give her that one. And then she really likes this one, too. This is the Natural Love palette. As you can see, she's gone pretty ham into this one, too. So, there's that one. And then, this one is what cracks me up. This is the Carly Bible Deluxe Edition palette. And she... she's really dug deep into this one, as you can see. So, I'm glad. I think I only had used this palette once before I gave it to her. And I was like, don't really care about it. I gave her all the chocolate bar palettes. Here's the chocolate bonbon palette. You can see that shade right there that she's really dug into. My mom said she stands here before work every day just going through all the palettes, trying to decide what she wants to use. This is the peach palette. Oh, I can still smell it all the way from up here. Okay. And then here is the other chocolate bar palettes. I bought all of these at once and then never used them and just gave them to her. And this is the Semi-Sweet. Didn't they discontinue this one? This is the only one I contemplated keeping, but I was like, I have way too many of these shades. I do not need all of these palettes. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in here. And I gave her, it's funny because my fiance had bought me this plastic acrylic container and used to be able to hold literally all my makeup. All of it. He ordered it for me off of Amazon when we first started dating because I needed somewhere to store it on my desk. And so he bought me that off of Amazon, and then obviously my collection grew and I couldn't use it anymore, so I gave it to my mom to store hers because she was storing everything on her desk and was running out of room. So she was at work one day and I came and set up all this stuff here and surprised her for when she got home. I don't remember how she had all this, so I'm kind of just working my way through here. And she had the one she likes the most up front. And oh my goodness, this little thing is like broken. And also, I got quite a few requests on videos to do, so hopefully I'll be filming like all this weekend and get quite a bit of content up for you guys. And then here are all the Naked palettes that I had. I gave all these to her last year. This one I just recently gave to her because, quite honestly, you can tell how much actually I did most of that damage in this palette because it was my first eyeshadow palette and I had to wear it to work every day. But looking at this brings back not the greatest memories, so that's why I got rid of it. Brings back good memories for everyone else, but not me. So I got tired of holding on to it just for the sake to hold on to it, and every time I looked at it, I didn't even want to use it because it took me back to a time in my life I do not want to remember. So there's that. And then this is the Smoky palette. This was the last one I'd ever gotten, and I never used it. Actually, no, that's a lie. I used it once for a Christmas thing a couple years ago. And then this is the Naked 2, which everyone has seen, and the Naked 3. So, yeah. I gave her all of these babies. And I think, honestly, that might be everything. I feel like, is that everything? Let me check over here. I know she, oh yeah, I gave her my glow kits. I gave one to my friend, but I gave my mom the other 2, and she loves these. She puts them all over her chest and stuff. And so this was my first glow kit ever. I actually used to wear the crap out of this, and then as the highlight industry grew, they just weren't my favorite anymore. And then this one I never used. ever. I just bought it because I was trying to collect all of them, and then I had the sugar one. That's the one I gave to my friend. And then I think those are just all of her hair clips. Oh, and then this is stuff that I've given her that she's finished up that she like wanted to remember, so that if she wanted to buy it again. So that's, my mom's got her own little empties going. And then I'm pretty positive. Oh yeah, she has. See, I gave my mom this moisturizer, and she freaking loves it. So I'm glad she's getting some use out of it. And then I gave this to my mom. I don't know how she likes it. She doesn't really say anything. Here's the box to her. And then my mom she doesn't really wear foundation. She wears this, and she like dabs 2 tiny little dots and like spreads it throughout her face, and like that's it. That's all she does. And she finished this up. I had given her this, and she completely finished it up, and once again is holding on to it just in case she wants to rebuy it. She remembers what it is. And then oh, I forgot about this middle drawer. Okay, so I did have this. She loves this one. If I can get it open, as you can tell. This was the Ofra Fill in Myself highlighter palette. Yeah, she loves that. I gave her my little, this is the Becca Opal mini highlighter. There we go. Yeah, that's the Becca Opal highlighter. I just had a mini. And then I gave her, this one is Lilac Geode. And once again, pinky tones. Don't like on my skin. But yeah, so I gave her that one. And then I gave her NARS Orgasm. I gave her this Becca blush in the shade Flower Child. I'm not a blush person, honestly. Oh, I just dug my finger into it. Oopsie. And this is just way too pink for me. Like, way too pink. As you can see, I just dug my finger in the middle. Okay. And then I gave her this foundation because I don't like it. It's the Makeup Forever HD Stick Foundation. I used it a couple times and didn't like it. I gave her my Bobbi Brown. As you can see, she's really dug into this. Wasn't a big fan of it. It was alright. Then I gave her the Laura Geller Diamond Dust. Yeah. Highlighter. And then these things. Does anybody remember these? I had 3 of them. And I can't remember if I gave one to my friend and 2 to my mom. Well, obviously my mom has 2 of them. But I know I had 3. So, and then there's all my mom's makeup she had before. I gave her all this other stuff. And then, like, my mom even she used a little Jeffree Star sponge. She's so cute. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my ex collection, now my mom's collection, and how much she actually enjoys using this stuff. So like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. Like I said, I got requested to do a bunch of like videos, so hopefully I will be filming the rest of this week and weekend, and I'll be able to get those videos out, so I'm really excited. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you on my next one. Bye!